check. 99, 98.
So I was just beginning junior high and high school when Title IX came about. And I remember the opportunities for my brother, my older brother, but there were no opportunities for my sister and I outside of school.
In those days, we went and changed into these ridiculous one-piece shorts outfits if you were a girl.
I remember we wore the jumpsuits. We didn't really feel like athletics.
Every decision that we make as administrators, we have to look at it through the lens of Title IX. I think that we have to see how does it affect other programs, our student athletes, and how we are providing access and opportunities for our student athletes.
You see a lot of athletes, male and female, who haven't yet peaked when they're in high school. You know, they may have been doing soccer, either at school, club soccer, whatever it is, whatever sport it is. They may not be good enough to have been recruited right into a D1, 2, or 3 school. They still want to compete. They may or may not think they have an opportunity to go to a 4-year after that. But what they know is that athletics is really important to them, and they want one last chance.
We don't ever want to go backwards. We want to get better and better and better. And I would say as we improve women's athletics, we're also going to improve men's. There's always room for improvement in everything we do. So if you improve one, the other one's going to come along too.
Hello and welcome to Ventura College Basketball here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network. As tonight we have the penultimate game of the season, the final home game for the Pirates as they welcome the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros in for an all-important contest in the Western State North. It is true that Moore Park College has secured another championship in the Western State North, undefeated in conference play. But second place and playoff positioning still very much on the table for these two teams here tonight in particular. Right now, the Pirates have second place by virtue of a tiebreaker against Allen Hancock. They're both 7-3. Meanwhile, Santa Barbara is just a half game back at 6-3. So with 2 games left and a huge contest looming next Friday night between Allen Hancock and Ventura, second place is still on the table for each of these teams here tonight, in addition to the Bulldogs. And second place could be important for teams looking ahead to the possibility of a postseason appearance and the possibility of perhaps hosting a game in the opening round. You got to believe that you're going to need to get into second place, at least in the Western State North, to have a chance. So a lot on the line for the Pirates in the final 2 games of this regular season. They'll almost assuredly need to win both of them if they hope to host a playoff game on Wednesday the 22nd. Quick feed down low, looking for Person, too strong in a turnover. We'll give it back. Of course, it's the second meeting between these two teams here tonight. They met back on January 18th. That was a 14-point win for the Pirates at Santa Barbara City. Another turnover by the Pirates in transition. They find Brianna Jacobs, but now the Vaqueros will pull it back. Isabella Jensen-Williams, who leads the Vaqueros in all the major categories, points, rebounds, assists, and steals for that matter as well. She will be the focal point offensively for the Vaqueros here tonight. The Pirates did a great job against Jensen-Williams in the matchup between these two teams. Good feed down low, and Person gets the Vaqueros on the board. So Peyton Person draws first blood for the Vaqueros in the opening minutes. Gallick double-teamed on the baseline, and now a tie-up. A jump ball will favor Santa Barbara City. So a quick start for the Vaqueros as they get another turnover. Well, this one comes by virtue of the jump ball, but also forced a turnover on the previous possession. They try to go back to Person on the lob down low, and this time the Pirates defended better, and Cruz Lisberg ends up with the steal. Edelhart into the front court, checked by Jacobs. Torres Reyes stops and pops from 15, rimming no. Jacobs taps the rebound outside and corrals. Jacobs missed a couple of games. The Vaqueros had the bye over the weekend, but they stayed busy traveling up north to take on Monterey Peninsula and Hartnell on back-to-back nights. They won the first one against Monterey Peninsula, but fell against Hartnell in the second matchup. But Sandrine Kroll electing to keep her team busy during the bye. Edelhart jetting into the front court. Jacobs avoids the foul. Quick feed down low. Gallick with the Euro step. That is tremendous from Kylie Gallick on the good feed from Edelhart, tied at 2. Looking for Person, and the ball squirts free. Pirates have the steal. Torres Reyes over to Edelhart. Pirates coming off the big win against L.A. Pierce. Cruz Lisberg, too strong from 8 feet. Off the back iron. Vaqueros catch a break. Jensen-Williams into the lane. Tries to feed it outside. Great hands and a steal for the Pirates. Gallick ends up with it, but it was Torres Reyes who leads the Pirates in steals. Cruz Lisberg can't get the three-point opportunity. It's a round and out. She'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Just to finish the point, Torres Reyes with tremendous hands on defense, and she was able to knock that ball free. Gallick ended up with the steal, and then the Pirates so effective running the floor. Started to mention the win on Wednesday over L.A. Pierce, a 101-47 win for the Pirates as they blitzed the Brahmas here in Ventura and pulled into that second-place tie with Allen Hancock. First free throw up and good. Let's take you back very quickly to the work on the break. Again, Edelhart so dangerous on the break, but watch the patience here and finds Gallick cutting to the basket. 1 out of 2 for Cruz Lisburg and a 3-2 lead for the Pirates early. Already a substitution as Layla Chisholm has come on for the Vaqueros. They'll clear out for Jensen Williams. Again, looking for Person down low, spins back to her left, and she's fouled. So Person going to head to the line. Is that going to be on Gallick or Cruz Lisburg? It'll be the first on Cruz Lisburg, and Person will head to the line. So Peyton Person hitting the first. Person comes in averaging 8.5 points a game, 66% foul shooter. Has an opportunity here to give the Vaqueros the lead, 1 out of 2. The ball is still loose, and the follow up and around and out. So the Vaqueros can't get 3 the hard way. They'll settle for the 3-all tie. Torres Reyes leans over the dribble. Jacobs playing Edelhart 30 feet out. Cruz Lisburg in the post, goes to the leaner, too strong. And a good box out. And a rebound for Santa Barbara, and it was Jensen Williams who comes in averaging over 8 rebounds a game. She's in the top 5 in all 4 categories that I mentioned previously, and an offensive foul setting the screen on Person. Second team foul on Santa Barbara, first foul on Person. Still tied at 3. Well, the first matchup between these two teams, final score was 55-41, so it was something of a defensive battle. And this one's shaping up to be that way. Early scoop from Torres Reyes and a foul called is going to go on Chisholm. Might have just the tail end here. Yeah, we'll catch this one here. This is good recognition, Torres Reyes. Getting the defender, Chisholm, on her hip and getting to the line. Torres Reyes finishing up her sophomore season, 12.9 points a game. Hits the first. 73% foul shooter, one more coming for Torres Reyes. Up and good. Pirates up 2. Jensen Williams at the controls. Still on the dribble, shot clock at 17, trying to find Chisholm. Interestingly, Chisholm, I want to say, look it up here. Yeah, Chisholm had a monster game. Hitting 5 3-pointers in 5 attempts, going for 15. That was second on the team. So Sandrine Kroll goes to Chisholm early, seeing if she can find the magic again. Miscommunication with Rodriguez, and the carry. Not on the same page on the pass. And the turnover gives it back to the Pirates. Pirates coming in, 18 wins on the season against just 7 losses. Edelhart drives the lane, comes to Cruz Lisburg. That shot rims out. Gallick gets on the offensive glass. The Pirates had an astronomical, as Glover's fouled, continuation. That's a 3-point opportunity. Great patience from Glover. They're going to let this one go. Let's watch here. We're going to be blocked out there, but the push on Jacobs from the back. And Glover with a 3-point chance. The Pirates against a depleted LA Pierce team on Wednesday night. Just went to town on the boards. Ended up with 69 rebounds as a team. Okay, they're going to wave off the basket. So they're going to say that Jacobs committed the foul before the shot. See if we can get one more look, maybe from up top here. Yeah. That's a pretty good call, I think. Jacobs clearly getting there well in advance before the shot. So the Pirates will bring it in, still leading 5-3. In the game against Pierce as Glover goes to the basket off the bottom of the rim, but a foul called. Glover going to get to the line for a couple of free throws. It's going to go on Chisholm, and that's her second. The Pirates had 37 offensive rebounds in the game, as the Brahmas played just 5 players in the game, and fatigue certainly a factor by the second half. And the Pirates were just relentless. Even under the best of circumstances for their opponent, they're a solid offensive rebounding team. Glover, an outstanding foul shooter, but misses the first. One more coming midway through the first quarter. Glover's free throw up and good. 6-3 lead for the Pirates. Jensen Williams still scoreless in this one. Rodriguez, who got the start tonight. Little mix-up. Eva Correjo, who had been in the lineup, replaced by Jacobs, who missed last weekend. Her first 2 games that she missed on the season. Person might have walked, but gets it back outside. The 3 off the back iron. Gallick boxing out for the rebound, and she is fouled by Person. If that's Person, it's her second. It's a good job by Gallick. Yeah, it is the second on Person, and we'll head to the other end. 4 free throws. Isabella Favasso also been in the lineup for much of the year, but not in the starting lineup tonight. Not sure if she's not available at all or simply not in the starting lineup tonight, but a couple of changes for Sandrine Kroll here tonight as Gallick hits the first free throw. Pirates inching out to a 4-point lead in a low-scoring first quarter. Second free throw up and good. Gallick converts. The lead is 5. I mentioned Jensen Williams in the last matchup between these two teams. She had just 2 points against the Pirates on 1 of 6 shooting. That's as well as anybody has done against Jensen Williams this season. And she's certainly not forcing it here tonight. Person playing with 2 fouls, spins left, she's fouled, going to head to the line. This is good work by Person. Watch here on the screen and roll, working on Gallick. Torres Reyes with the reach in, commits the foul. Person missing on the first free throw. The Vaqueros have been stuck on 3 for quite a while here in this first quarter. Person's second free throw is good. Well, that breaks the mini run for the Pirates as they pushed it out to 5. Edelhart between the rings. Torres Reyes faces up on Person. To her right, Person with the clean block, but Torres Reyes stays with it. It's on the baseline and a travel call. See if we have a view down low here. Watch Torres Reyes stay with it, but Glover there, and Torres Reyes shuffles the feet, turns it over. Chance for the Vaqueros to inch closer. Outside 3 on the way, too strong. Correjo had a pretty good look, but missed it. Pirates have it back. Gallick with the fake to the rim. She's fouled, going to head to the line. And again, we'll watch here is Gallick. That's just a great fake to Edelhart. First foul for Natalie Bautista, who's checked in. Well, unlike some of the teams that we've seen of late here on the VC Sports Network coming to visit the Pirates, the Vaqueros do not have a short bench at all. Sandrine Kroll still going about 10 or 11 deep late in this 2023 season. Gallick misses. Torres Reyes trying to tap it to herself. It's still loose, and Gallick recovers. Another chance for the Pirates. Edelhart into a double team. Off to Gallick. In from the right. The Euro step and the finish. Kylie Gallick. 3 the hard way for the Pirates. They have their largest lead at 7, 11-4. Rodriguez in the high post, driving on Glover. That one rolls off, still loose. Rojas gets the rebound out to Jensen Williams, who steps into a 3. Long carom out of bounds, going to belong to the Pirates. Best look for Jensen Williams so far here tonight, but couldn't get it to go. Ashlyn McKelvey going to check in for the Vaqueros. Edelhart trying to get the baseline, feeds Gallick in a crowd, stripped on the way up, but Gallick on the seat of her pants still has it. Gets it back outside. Cruz Lisberg with the leaner, can't get the roll. Gallick with another offensive rebound. Down she goes, but gets it to Edelhart. The floater from Edelhart is good. The Pirates stay with it and finally get the deuce and lead it 13-4. Jensen Williams outside. Long 3 from Bautista. Rims out. Looking for Glover on the break, and the pass wide of the mark. Pirates turn it over, but still lead it by 9. Tough first quarter for the Vaqueros. They're 1 of 8 from the floor. They've committed 5 turnovers. They've got just 4 points on the board, but they have it back. Still trailing by just 9 as Jacobs gets it to Jensen Williams. Cruz Lisberg defending Jensen Williams about 30 feet out. Jensen Williams gets the screen. Long 2 rimming no. Glover. Strong box out, has the rebound. Jasmine will bring it up. Hooks it out to Torres Reyes. Torres Reyes drives the lane to the scoop. Too strong, but a rebound for Phillips. Phillips with the turnaround. That's good. Tiernan Phillips with the offensive rebound. 1:14 to go. Timeout Santa Barbara. Pirates with the 11-point lead on the VC Sports Network. Come back live. Pirates on a run, 7-0. Lead it by 11. Another 3 is short, and Glover has the rebound quickly to Edelhart. Pirates want to run with a 3-on-3. Torres Reyes, baseline drive, lays it up, missed it, but has the rebound. Another offensive rebound for the Pirates, who are starting to assert themselves on the boards. Torres Reyes, corner 3 around and out. Long rebound. Vaqueros with a 1-on-2. Trying to get it outside to Jacobs. Good hustle from Glover to get back. Knocked that one free. 38.9 to go in the first quarter. Jensen Williams will bring it in. Shot clock at 25. About a 12-second difference. They'll try for 3 again. Cruz Lisberg blocking out Jensen Williams, but the ball ends up on the floor, and the Vaqueros recover. Jacobs drives the lane, the runner good, and a foul. So Jacobs with an all-too-rare offensive highlight here in this first quarter for the Vaqueros. Watch gets the high screen from Lydia Howard, who's just checked in. That's a nice job by Jacobs going back to the right hand. Free throw too strong. So Jacobs settles for two. Pirates can play for the final shot here in the first quarter. Torres Reyes kicks it back outside Cruz Lisberg. Now they'll get it to Edelhart at 10 seconds. Kenya on the drive, lost her footing but kept the ball. Jacobs steps in front, down to 4 seconds. Down to 2. Jacobs in from the right at the buzzer. No foul called. The shot, no, they are going to call a foul, I believe. Let's see, they're going to huddle up. See if we have the tail end of this. It looked like some contact there at the end of the first quarter. It is a foul on Glover. Yeah, and I think we just had the tail end of that, unfortunately. But you can see Glover, the arm comes down. And you're going to see that call when that arm drops on the block attempt. And Jacobs trying to single-handedly start to get the Vaqueros back into this one at the end of the first quarter. She had the hoop in the final minute, now the steal, and a couple of free throws as they'll put .2 back on the clock. First free throw is good. So a chance for Jacobs to get it back to a 7-point deficit, and she will. At the close of the first quarter, we're through one. Ventura on top of Santa Barbara 15-8 after one period here on the VC Sports Network. Started the second quarter, and the Pirates with the 7-point lead. They come out with Glover, Edelhart, Cruz Lisberg, Torres Reyes, and Gallick. So the starting five back on the floor. Edelhart, a sensational drive and finish. And the Pirates back up 9. And went out of play off of Santa Barbara. Quick turnover and a chance for the Pirates to push it back to double digits. Meanwhile, Edelhart now with 4. And just a couple of shots. Shot in the lane. Gallick with another offensive rebound for Kylie Gallick. That's already her 6th rebound. Torres Reyes starts a drive on the baseline. Vaqueros bringing the trap, but get it back out to Edelhart and around to Glover. Shot clock at 14. Gallick on the drive, scoops and scores. So Kylie Gallick generates the second chance and finishes it herself. Pirates with a quick 4-0 burst, looking for Jacobs on the back door. It's out of bounds off of Jacobs. Pirates have equaled their largest lead at 11. And Isabella Favasso does check into the game. So Favasso available tonight. Cruz Lisberg tries to feed it down low, looking for Torres Reyes, gets it through a sea of hands, and Torres Reyes somehow emerges with the ball. Ill-advised pass, Cruz Lisberg fakes, now drives. Person with the block, but Gallick rips down the board. And a foul called, and if it's on Person, it's her third. That's a tough break for the Vaqueros, as Peyton Person did a tremendous job initially defensively on Cruz Lisberg, recovering for the block, but then Gallick just getting after it. Ends up with the rebound, and Person commits the foul. That's her third. She'll head to the bench. 19-8. Looking up top. Near steal for Jensen Williams. Torres Reyes at the top of the key. Little hesitation on Jensen Williams. The runner. Karam's outside. Yet another offensive rebound for the Pirates. Edelhart weaving through traffic. Hangs in the air and scores. Man. Kenya Edelhart. The jump stop. And somehow gets it up and in. She's got 6. Jensen Williams stepped into a double team, forces one up. Rims off, no good. Edelhart into the front court. No numbers, but she won't stop. And she's fouled. Janet Arias committed the foul. It's her first, as Chisholm will return, replacing Favasso. So a non-shooting foul. Olivo coming off an outstanding performance in the win over Pierce when she had 7 assists coming off the bench. They were looking for Gallick down low, and the ball through and out of play. A turnover for the Pirates. So now it's Chisholm at the controls. Jacobs around the high screen, picked up by Olivo. Jensen Williams. Shot clock at 14. Trying to lob to Jensen Williams. Quick shot up and a block for the Pirates. Might have been Edelhart who got a hand in there. Shot from 15, rimming no for Torres Reyes. It's on the floor. Olivo keeps it alive. It ends up with Gallick. Yet another offensive rebound for Kylie Gallick. And not sure how this one stayed out for Torres Reyes. But credit Olivo there with good effort to keep that ball alive. And Gallick gets back to the line. Hits the first. 22-8. Gallick already just a point away from a double-double. We're just 13 minutes in. Up and good. Gallick already with 10 points and 10 rebounds. Actually, it's 11 points and 10 rebounds. First matchup between these two teams. Gallick had a fairly standard line for her this season, 13 points, 15 rebounds. And she is well on her way to eclipsing those numbers here tonight. Fast start, as the Pirate lead is 15. Arias backs it out. Shot clock at 7. Jacobs working against Edelhart, back to her right, goes to the runner, scoop is good. Right, that is impressive from Brianna Jacobs working against Edelhart. Good patience. And gets the right-hand scoop to go. Wide open from 15. Gallick misses the mark, but another rebound. Cruz Lisberg, how did that stay out? Gallick on the offensive boards. The follow won't go. 3 chances. Somehow the Pirates come up empty. Correjo. And they'll get it around to Jacobs. That one gets through, looking for Arias. Turnover for the Pirates. Olivo. Torres Reyes. Good rotation. Leah Rodriguez and a whistle. And an offensive foul going against the Pirates will give it back. Jensen Williams returns, replacing Leah Rodriguez. Sandrine Kroll still looking for the right combination here tonight. Whistle off the ball. It's going to go on Correjo, I believe, yeah. First on Correjo. It's the 4th on Santa Barbara. The Pirates still without a foul as a team here in the second quarter. 5:35 remaining. Olivo lobs looking for Glover. The pass off her hands, out of bounds. Pirates had a great opportunity. Looking 2-on-1, and Olivo, a little too much air on the pass. Glover couldn't get up there for it. Jacobs gets a screen from Jensen Williams. Edelhart trying to come over that screen, commits the foul. Edelhart with her first. That's just the first on the Pirates. Vaqueros will bring it in. Foul line extended right. McKelvey. Shot clock at 19. Jacobs will back it out. Already been a good matchup between Jacobs and Edelhart here tonight. Correjo outside to Chisholm. Glover. No doubt aware. And the turnaround and a foul called. Free throws coming for Jensen Williams. But you got to believe there's a scouting report on Layla Chisholm. Yeah, I believe I said before that Chisholm had the big game in the previous matchup with Ventura. I misspoke on that one. It was actually their most recent game at Hartnell. Chisholm coming off a 5-for-5 performance from long range. And judging by Glover's defense, you got to believe that Ned Mercedes, Rob Hester on that Pirate bench are aware. And Chisholm not getting any room thus far. 23-11. Hook pass from Torres Reyes, and Glover will bring it back out. Good hands, Correjo with the steal. Vaqueros trying to get themselves going. They still have just 11 on the board. Jensen Williams into a crowd, but somehow maintains. Jacobs, now Jensen Williams pops free down low, turnaround, up and over, and Gallick has the rebound. Another good look for Jensen Williams, but she's a little quick. Pirates looking to run once again, and all of a sudden the Pirates have become stagnant here in the second quarter. 23-11, the Pirates led it by 7 after 1. They pushed it to 12. Jensen Williams, one-on-one with Torres Reyes. Now the double comes from Gallick, who pokes it free. So Kylie Gallick with the steal, but an ill-advised pass from Edelhart. She knows it, 3-on-2. Back the other way. There's the travel, yeah. That's a McKelvey. And turns and runs into Gallick. Didn't get the call right away, but then pivot foot drags, and the travel call comes in. Vaqueros, no doubt, looking for some easy opportunities as they are having all kinds of trouble putting points on the board in the half-court set. Gallick. Double comes from McKelvey, and a travel on Gallick. That's a good job on the double team from McKelvey, forcing that turnover. Down to 3:34 to go in the first half. And the Pirate defense continues to be the story of the game. Santa Barbara just 3 of 15 from the floor, 0 of 7 from long range. They've committed 10 turnovers. So the Pirate defense has completely stifled any Vaquero offense. Floater from Jacobs doesn't draw iron. It's on the floor and a jump ball, and Santa Barbara City will have it. Santa Barbara 14-11 on the season, 6-3. Tough assignment here. You wonder if Santa Barbara is a team that needs to win out if they want to be part of the postseason. Might get in a play-in game, but they've got a very tough assignment here tonight. If they do lose this one, they'll drop to 14-12. They'll have 2 left. They're home against Allen Hancock next Wednesday, and then they finish at Oxnard next Friday night. But as we mentioned at the top, despite the fact that the Raiders have sewn up another Western State North championship, there's a lot on the line for the Pirates, for the Bulldogs of Allen Hancock, and for Santa Barbara in this last week plus of the regular season. Fresh shot clock for the Pirates. Olivo working on Chisholm. Finds Gallick, still got time on the shot clock, it's at 17. Torres Reyes step back 3, rimming no. Cruz Lisberg flies in looking for the rebound, but can't come up with it, it's out of bounds. You gotta like the effort from Alicia Cruz Lisberg. I've talked about the rebounding here in the first half, and Pirates with a 22-13 edge, and they have 12 offensive rebounds. Edelhart, meanwhile, with another steal. On the drive, she's fouled. Kenya Edelhart going to head to the line. Well, this will come right at you. Pirates denying Chisholm back, but so tough for Layla Chisholm in that situation because you see the shot that Edelhart's attempting there. And with time to reflect, as we have up here, you think, well, I'd like to just challenge her to make that shot. I don't want to commit the foul. If she can come up with that kind of Jordan-esque finish, more power to her. But, you know, Layla Chisholm's got to make that call in the fraction of a second that she has defending that play, and commits the foul, and that's what makes it a cagey play by Kenya Edelhart, using her body to shield off, and Chisholm goes for the block and commits the foul. 24-11 as we wind down toward 2 minutes to go in the first half. Jensen Williams averaging over 14 points a game, but she's got just 1 point here tonight, 0 of 5 from the floor. 3 on the way from Rodriguez, didn't draw iron. Out of bounds and back to the Pirates. Vaqueros now 0 of 8 from 3-point range in the game. As a team, they shoot 28% from 3-point range, making nearly 8 a game. So they can knock the shot down, but the Pirates have completely taken it away. Cruz Lisberg fakes, now drives. Left-handed layup, missed it. Rebound to Rodriguez. Jensen Williams walked. And you have to wonder if Isabella Jensen Williams might be starting to force things a bit in the 2 games combined between these two teams. She scored just 3 points on 1 of 11 shooting, and Again, we're talking about a player that's in the top 5 in 4 major categories in the Western State. Shot from Olivo is short. Another rebound. They swing it across to Jensen Williams. Gets a screen from Howard. Correjo driving on Olivo. Jacobs open for 3. No good. Long rebound tracked down by Torres Reyes. Coming down to a minute to go. Olivo, Gallick running the floor, keeps it alive. Up top. Torres Reyes. Edelhart. Feeds it down low, Gallick. The reach-in call on Isabella Jensen Williams, and that is the 3rd foul on Jensen Williams. So Person with 3, now Jensen Williams with 3. Alexis Howery coming on for the first time tonight as Gallick heads to the line. Under a minute to go. Gallick's free throw is good. Gallick now 6 for 7 at the line. 12 points. One more coming. And it's up and good. Pirates with a big edge at the line. Now 12 of 16 versus just 5 of 9 for Santa Barbara. 26-11. Jacobs continuing to battle with Edelhart, goes to the crossover, and the layup is good. That is a terrific play by Brianna Jacobs. Edelhart going right back at her. Up and good, 28-13. Now down to 15 seconds. Well, it's been an entertaining battle between Brianna Jacobs and Kenya Edelhart in this first half. Off to Jacobs, down to 4 seconds. Now going to have to force something. Howard into the lane, can't get a shot up. Halftime from Ventura, and the Pirates on top of the Vaqueros, 28-13 on the VC Sports Network.
What I learned in my first semester in college was that I could run. And so I took a running class. I got into running. I lost 50 pounds and I started doing half marathons. And that was really transformational for me. Never would have been competitive, but what a difference it made for my personal psyche, my personal health, body image, all kinds of things. If we didn't have athletics in colleges, community college or otherwise, my ability to have taken that running class, to have found that something inside of me that clicked with, I wouldn't have had it. And so it's really important that we provide that opportunity, team sports or not, because it's so impactful for students when they come to us.
start of the third quarter. And the Pirates leading at 28-13 through the first half. And it was a strong defensive performance in the first matchup between these two teams, which the Pirates won 55-41, but they have been decidedly better here tonight, terrorizing this Vaquero team through 20 minutes, limiting them to just 13 points, and the Vaqueros start with a turnover here in the third quarter. It's their 13th turnover. They shot just 20% from the floor in the first half. The Pirates weren't a whole lot better, just 8 of 29. That's 28% from the floor. But with the help of 12 free throws, they have the 15-point lead, but they cough it up. Jensen Williams with just 1 point in the corner to Arias. And for the Vaqueros, looking for some good news. It's still a 15-point game, but Jensen Williams with an offensive foul. That is her 4th foul. Working off the ball, and I think Sandrine Kroll has to think about getting Jensen Williams out of the game, but she's going to stay on for now, showing a lot of trust. It's one of her unquestioned sophomore leaders on this team. The runner from Glover, halfway down and out, but Gallick with another offensive rebound. The ball on the floor, out to Edelhart. Cruz Lisberg on the baseline, missed everything. Rebound on the floor. Gallick with another rebound, lays it up and in. Pirates with their largest lead at 17. Kylie Gallick. Well, this is shades of what we were seeing every game, it seemed, from Gallick early on in the season. She still far and away leads the Western State North in rebounding. She's second in the entire 3C2A. But the numbers have dropped just slightly here in conference play. But Gallick perhaps picking up a second wind late in this conference season. And this is a dominating performance from Kylie Gallick on both ends of the floor. She now has 15 points to go along with 15 rebounds. Pirates with a 17-point lead. Torres Reyes starts a drive on the baseline, finds Gallick, and Gallick lays it up and in. Good work, Torres Reyes and Gallick, the sophomores teaming up for the bucket. Pirate lead is 19. Jacobs dancing on the dribble. Edelhart goes down, no call, and Jacobs lays it up and in. Oh, Brianna Jacobs with 10 points. She has been the offense. Cruz Lisberg quickly back the other way. Pushes it to 19 and a whistle and a timeout on the floor. What's the call? With 7:35 remaining in the third quarter. Cruz Lisberg committing the foul in the backcourt. It's her third, first team foul on the Pirates. This one will come right towards you, and we'll see Cruz Lisberg finish here, and maybe at the end. That's a great finish in front of Leah Rodriguez. And I think, yeah, this is a technical. So a couple of free throws erased the bucket from Alicia Cruz Lisberg, and I think you saw at the tail end there on the replay, looked like she might have turned and said something. And the technical was assessed. I didn't see that 100%, so that's a little bit of speculation on my part. It was the third foul on Cruz Lisberg. That's for sure. And 2 free throws. Persons turnaround high off the glass. Long rebound. Glover. Stay with it, Caden. Gallick. Corrals the loose ball. Edelhart open for 3. No good. Rare miss for Edelhart, who's up to 44% from long range. The 44%, interestingly, for Kenya Edelhart, is the top three-point percentage in the Western State North. So we've been talking for a few weeks about Edelhart shooting and the tremendous accuracy. And And she got all the way to the top of the mountain in the Western State North. She's been that good. Gallick fouled on the shot. That's the fourth on Person. So Jensen Williams with 4 fouls, Peyton Person with 4 fouls. All kinds of problems for the Vaqueros, and they're going to have to mount a comeback here in the second half without 2 of their leading offensive options. Gallick going to head to the line. Well, Gallick spent a lot of time at the line here tonight. Now 8 of 9 as she hits the first, 35-17. 17th point for Gallick to lead all scorers. Jacobs leads the way for the Vaqueros with 10. Second free throw good, 36-17. And Jensen Williams on the floor playing with 4 fouls. Little choice for Sandrine Kroll, it would seem, down 19 in the third quarter. Jacobs pulls up from 12 feet. The shot too hard off the glass, and the long rebound out to who else? Kylie Gallick. Edelhart. Little stutter step. And the shot up, no good, but a foul called. Good feed from Kenya Edelhart. Batista's second foul. Gallick gonna head back to the line. 36-17. Kiani Rojas on for the Vaqueros as Gallick readies the first free throw. It's Batista, Chisholm, Jensen Williams, Lydia Howard, and Eva Correjo on the floor for the Vaqueros. One more coming for Kylie Gallick. Doesn't get the roll. 1 out of 2. The lead is 20. Jensen Williams off to Chisholm. Around a double screen. Chisholm will try for 3. Didn't get any. The ball out of bounds. Going back to the Pirates. Now the Vaqueros will show some full court pressure. Trying to bring the trap. Torres Reyes able to corral the pass. Now the Pirates can set up with the shot clock at 18. Edelhart on the wing, starts to drive in on Howard, reverse layup, gets the roll. Kenya Edelhart with the finish. 39-17, the Pirates have the 17 on the shot clock. Give and go to Torres Reyes, left-handed scoop, no good. Gallick's follow is up and in. Well, it appears to be safe to say at this point that the Vaqueros have no answer for Kylie Gallick. Jensen Williams fouled on the drive, and I'll tell you, we're going to look at the replay here, but Jensen Williams gets away with what could have been the 5th foul. Watch the off arm on the drive here. We'll let this play here. As Jensen Williams heads to the line, but watch, right, yeah, little push with that right arm. And that could have been number 5. Instead, Jensen Williams hits 1 out of 2, 41-18. Gallick down the lane, layup is good. Kylie Gallick running the floor. 43-18 as the Pirates take it out of the basket and still run the break. Finding Gallick for another bucket. Chisholm on the drive. Correjo with the 3. It's good. Few and far between for Santa Barbara City. In fact, that's the first 3 they've made tonight. Torres Reyes will try to answer, in and out. But Edelhart with the offensive rebound. Glover on the drive. Gallick in the lane. Shot up off the back iron. And the rebound to Rojas. Fouled in the backcourt. It's going to go on Gallick. Just the first on Gallick. It's the third on the Pirates with 4:09 remaining in the third. Bautista back in for Santa Barbara. First three made by either team moments ago for Correjo. They're trying to get it to Jensen Williams down low, and they're going to say the Torres Reyes tipped this one. So out of bounds off of Ventura. Vaqueros will have a chance. Jensen Williams will bring it in baseline left. Jensen Williams. The double comes from Olivo. Turnaround. And the rebound to Gallick and a foul. This is going to go against Bautista. This is a big call because Jensen Williams was in the area. It looks like it's going to be on Bautista. Yeah, the third on Bautista. 43-21. Pirates looking to stay in second place and set up a showdown for second place next Friday night. Edelhart will pop for three. Rimming now. Ahead to Chisholm. Now Bautista will try for three. Rims high, no good. Rebound to Torres Reyes. As always, we'll try to keep track of the Western State North. The other results here tonight. If the Pirates can get the win here tonight and go to Allen Hancock. Edelhart dribbles that one off her knee and out of bounds for a turnover. They finish with 20 wins, second in the Western State North, only behind Moore Park. Do they get a home playoff game? That's what we'll have to wait and see. Moore Park all over Oxnard, a winner earlier. Closing in on an undefeated conference season for the Raiders. Looking for the give and go. The ball on the floor. Jensen Williams off the bottom of the board. Gets the offensive rebound and a tie-up. Well, is it a tie-up or a foul? Let's see what the call is. Nope. It's going to go on Glover. It's her third. Fourth on Ventura. And Allen Hancock does get the win tonight. Jensen Williams with the layup, 43-23. First field goal tonight for Isabella Jensen Williams. Gallick to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. 45-23. You know, one of the many things that Gallick does well is Jensen Williams off the back iron with that three. Gallick, so dangerous running the floor. Glover, speaking of running the floor. The Pirates, again, so aggressive running the floor off a miss. And they get it to Glover. Pirates push the lead to 24. But you have to be impressed with the incredible motor of Kylie Gallick. Working as hard as she does on the boards. Off the glass and in. Correjo with a couple of threes here in the third quarter. Pirates turn it over, 47-26. Started to say the Bulldogs have the win by virtue of the forfeit. Scheduled at L.A. Pierce tonight, and of course, fans of Ventura, the VC Sports Network, might have noticed on Wednesday that when Pierce was here, they only had 5 players in uniform for the game, so they were teetering on the edge of not being able to put a team out there, unfortunately. And you wonder if that might have been the case here tonight. I should say tonight at L.A. Pierce. Rodriguez from 10 feet. Vaqueros perhaps starting to find their way offensively, but they've got a huge mountain to climb. They're down 19 here in the final minute of the third. So if the Pirates hold, they'll be at Allen Hancock next Friday night, and the winner will get second place in the Western State North. And we'll get to the men's game coming up after this one, and the picture every bit as muddled on the men's side, and that matchup looms perhaps every bit as large on the men's side as well next Friday night. So we'll talk more about that as we get ready for Game 2 here tonight on the VC Sports Network. Santa Barbara and Ventura. One more free throw coming for Jasmine Glover. Hits it. 49-28. Jacobs leans over the dribble. Rodriguez driving on Gallick. Three-point opportunity for Leah Rodriguez. Well, Santa Barbara had just 13 points at the half, so they put 17 on the board here in the third quarter. That's the good news. Unfortunately for Vaquero fans, the Pirates have answered, putting 21 up here in the third quarter to actually extend the lead as Rodriguez completes the three-point play, but it was a 15-point deficit at the half for Santa Barbara. Now it's 18. Gallick, as they break the pressure, down to 32 seconds. About a 13-second difference. Edelhart, Gallick going right after Rodriguez, doesn't get the roll, but the foul called. Again, good movement off the ball. And Rodriguez perhaps caught leaning, trying to anticipate that ball, maybe going back to Edelhart. A good fake, and then Gallick able to get a little step on Rodriguez, gets herself to the line where she hits the first free throw. Gallick hits both free throws. Kylie Gallick coming in, averaging just under 16 a game. And she is having just a monster game here. 28 points, 20 rebounds. Jacobs on the drive. Loses the handle. Pirates have the steal, down to 2 seconds. Olivo can't get it lined up to take the shot. We're through three. The Pirates will carry a 20-point lead into the fourth. You're watching Ventura College basketball on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Start of the fourth. Pirates leading at 51-31. Edelhart along with Olivo Torres Reyes, Cruz Lisberg, and Gallick to start the fourth. Shot clock at 13. Edelhart still on the dribble, now down to 6. Gets it back from Cruz Lisberg, open from 15, rimming no. Rebound off to Peyton Person. Person and Jensen Williams. Too much on that pass, out of bounds, both playing with 4 fouls. He was trying to get it to Bautista. Been that kind of night for the Vaqueros. Gallick gets it back from Edelhart, steps through, traveled. So the turnover on Gallick. She's got 28, Edelhart with 11. Brianna Jacobs with 10 for Santa Barbara City. Correjo on a couple of threes in that third quarter, now with 6. Trying to go high-low again, looking for Person. Great anticipation from Alina Olivo. Gallick running the floor, down the lane, lays it up and in. Gallick continues to run the floor. Well, you start to wonder about season highs, and we'll try to look that up. 30 points, 20 rebounds. Jensen Williams has that one slipped through her hands, out of play. Turnover back to Ventura. We'll see for Kylie Gallick. Well, as good as she has been this season, 30 points and 20 rebounds, there's far from a guarantee that either one of those is a season high. They clear out. Gallick does get the pass around Olivo. Missing for 3. Rebound off to Chisholm. Isabella Jensen Williams finds Correjo. They clear out for Chisholm. Now Person flashes down low. The double team comes. Shot clock down to 2. Person has that shot blocked. Gallick got a hand on it. Ahead to Cruz Lisberg. Missed the layup. Jensen Williams with the rebound. Vaqueros want to run. Might have gotten away with a travel 3 on the way. It's good. Bautista. Keanu Rojas hitting that 3. That's a 5-point turnaround. Pretty good look for Cruz Lisberg on the break. Couldn't get it to go. And then the Vaqueros take full advantage, getting the 3 on the other side. But they still trail it by 19. Jensen Williams drives the lane. Left-handed layup is good. Isabella Jensen Williams. Quick timeout taken by Ned Mercedik. We'll keep it here. The Pirate lead down to 17. Jensen Williams now with 8 points to go along with 6 rebounds. It seems like a good time to check on Kylie Gallick's season high. And the 30 is indeed already a season high. And it's the first time that Kylie Gallick has had more than 18 points since back in December. So perhaps Kylie Gallick regaining some of her offensive aggressiveness from early in the season just in time. With the regular season winding down, she has been deferring a little more in conference play, taking fewer shots and scoring fewer points as a number of other Pirate players have stepped into larger roles offensively. But if the Pirates want to make some noise in the postseason, Kylie Gallick is going to have to get back to more of the early season numbers that she was putting up, which were spectacular. 55-36. Foul called on Olivo as Rojas will get herself to the line with 6:30 to go. Free throw good. And Gallic has had 20 or more rebounds 4 times now on the season, including tonight, with a high of 23. 2 for 2 for Rojas. 55-38. Pirates who have led by as many as 23. Still lead it by 17. Another impressive performance at home for the Pirates. They are finishing strong with huge wins over Oxnard and Pierce. And now this is a very solid performance against a Santa Barbara team that comes in over 500 on the season. Just a half a game back for second place in the Western State North, and the Pirates have really controlled this one from the outset. Quick timeout. We'll step aside from Ventura. Pirates leading it by 17 on the VC Sports Network. Layla Chisholm looking down low. Jensen Williams quickly double team, shot up, and she's fouled. Torres Reyes, Cruz Lisberg both there. And the foul going to go against Cruz Lisberg, and that is her 5th. So that'll send Jensen Williams to the line. As Alicia Cruz Lisberg fouls out, Edelhart will return. So 2 shots coming for Isabella Jensen Williams. Well, 5:54 can be an eternity. We'll try and finish one out. Vaqueros creeping closer as Jensen Williams hits both free throws. Now it's down to 15. 55-40. And Cruz Lisberg done for the night. Torres Reyes. They get it to Edelhart, checked by Correjo. Edelhart drives the lane, a little push and a foul called. Just the first team foul on Santa Barbara. The second on Correjo. And are they going to call this a shooting foul? Looks like they are. Well, nope, they're not. Kenny Edelhart was waiting at the line. You never know. But unable to sway that call. And instead, the Pirates will bring it in on the baseline. Still leading by 15. Up top to Torres Reyes. Shot clock at 15. Torres Reyes around a Gallic screen, driving on person. Chisholm with the anticipation, but can't come up with the steal. Pirates will have a chance with the shot clock at 5. That was good anticipation from Chisholm, but couldn't come up with the ball. Instead, the Pirates with 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock will have one more chance. Edelhart gets it back in the corner. Comes up shooting from 15, rimming no. Phillips trying to keep it alive, but it's out of bounds and back to Santa Barbara. Well, Vaqueros maybe starting to get their big gun, Isabella Jensen Williams, going. She's up to 10 in the game. Can they make a run here in this fourth quarter and tighten this one up? Jensen Williams up top. Gets it back. Looking for Person in the low post, and Phillips going to commit the foul. That'll be the 4th on the Pirates. Just the 1st on Phillips. Vaqueros will bring it in. Jensen Williams on the baseline. Tied up in a jump ball. Santa Barbara will keep it. Person and Jensen Williams both playing with 4 fouls. No foul trouble to speak of for the Pirates. Glover out there with 3. But midway through the 4th. Correjo. Person quickly descended upon. Torres Reyes wins the ball on the jump ball. You know, it's so easy to notice Kenya Edelhart and the disruptive force that she could be on the defensive end with her quickness, but surprising to look and note that Torres Reyes, the leader on the Pirates in steals. And every time you watch a Pirates game, you're reminded of that. She has tremendous instincts on the defensive end and great hands. And that's just a great example on that play. Coming on the double team and getting her hands on the ball and getting the jump ball. Pulls up from 12 feet and hits. So Torres Reyes trying to salt this one away for the Pirates. Got the lead to 17. Person forces up a shot, missed it. Rebound to Edelhart. 4 on 3. What a move from Edelhart, but the shot blocked by Jensen Williams. Now the Vaqueros want to run, but Glover does a good job getting back. Under 4 to go. Chisholm. Checked by Edelhart. Shot clock at 6. They lob looking for Person, and Torres Reyes had it defended well. Well, it would only seem fitting here in the latter stages of this 4th quarter if it's the Pirate defense that does ultimately put this one away, as the Vaqueros were trying to mount a run late to get into it. But the Pirates have come up with a few stops in the last couple of minutes to stall that momentum, and now they have a 17-point lead even after that turnover with just over 3 minutes to go, and it looks like the Pirate defense is going to bring this one home. Chisholm looking for a screen from Jensen Williams. At 3, rims off and out to Edelhart. Arias trying from the far side. Looking for Phillips down low. Leah Rodriguez tips that one out of bounds. 2:45 remaining. A reminder, at the conclusion of this one, we'll step aside, rejoin you for the men's game, which will come up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Perhaps a little longer here on sophomore night. Saw some of the images before our game here of the sophomores on the women's team. In this, the final home game of the regular season for the Pirates. They hope it's not their final home game here in 2023. They would love to be hosting a postseason game. Ashlyn McKelvey checking in for the Vaqueros. Shot clock at 20. Edelhart faces up on Jacobs, whom she has battled all night. Gallick out to Glover. Glover drives the baseline, comes up, goes glass. Jasmine Glover on the drive, 59-40. Pirates push it back out to 19. Chisholm's high arcing 3 in and out. And the rebound to Edelhart. Kenya into the front court. Behind the back, the reverse. Couldn't get it to go, and now Chisholm back the other way. Long three is good. Correjo, who's hit 3 threes here in the second half to finally get this Vaquero offense going. But they're going to fall short here tonight. Glover down the lane. Missed the left-handed layup. Gallick one more rebound. The floater for Gallick and gets the roll. That's a tremendous finish for Kylie Gallick. 32 and 21 for Kylie Gallick. Well, we don't specifically do a player of the game, but it wouldn't be a hard choice tonight. Tell you that, no controversy. Under a minute to go, 61-43. Rodriguez has that one poked free by Phillips, but the foul called with 51.5 remaining. That'll put the Pirates in the penalty. So free throws coming for Leah Rodriguez. And now the Pirates will have 6 days off before their matchup with Allen Hancock next Friday night. So a chance for the Pirates to fully prepare for the Bulldogs, who did beat them earlier in the year here at Ventura. Came in and delivered an exceptional performance, particularly in the second half, ultimately pulling away to win by double digits here in the VC Gymnasium, and you don't often see it, but it was just that impressive. So the Pirates will look to even that score and pick up what would be their 20th win of the season and a second-place finish in the Western State North. And that is pretty much exactly what the Bulldogs will have on the line. So that figures to be an interesting one from Allen Hancock next Friday night. Jacobs, Ronda Rodriguez, screen back to Chisholm. Glover with the near steal. Now Jacobs picked up by Glover in the switch. Rodriguez back to her right. Shot it over everything. Offensive rebound and a shot clock violation, as that one didn't get the rim. So the shot clock doesn't reset. And the Vaqueros turn it over. The Pirates, with no shot clock, can run this one out. Well, the Vaqueros battled throughout. Really struggled in the first half. They did start to get things together in the second half, but they had already dug themselves a hole. Trailed it by 15 at the break and by 20 entering the fourth quarter. Down to 18 seconds. And the Vaqueros going to be content not to commit any fouls. Glover down to 6 seconds. And that'll do it. Final score 61-43. The Pirates with the win. They complete the season sweep over Santa Barbara City College. And they move now to 19-7 on the season. They're 8-3 in conference. And it sets up the big showdown with Allen Hancock. Second place on the line in that one next Friday night. We'll step aside, rejoin you in a few minutes, get you ready for the men's game here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network.